Welcome back to Prepping in Free America. I'm the Ancient Warrior. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. If you want to be the first kid on your block to know what craziness I'm talking about next, then hit the bell icon with all. Folks, this is a news rant. Pure and simple. I'm probably going to do a news rant on Saturdays, maybe, if I feel any passion about what I've seen. Guys, my last news rant was about Texas Democrats, which I find them sorrowfully lacking in common sense. But oh well, what can you do? Stupid children are going to act stupid. That's why I put the thumbnail I did for them. Guys, let's talk about what's going on in the news. For those of you that are listening to me outside the United States, Viva la Cuba! Liberate Cuba. Let's get it done, folks. Let's make it a worldwide situation. South Africa, Johannesburg the other day. Almost looked like Portland, Oregon, with all the rioting and looting going on. And the guy who's in charge's son made the comment, loot responsibly. Really? Loot responsibly. Dear God, what's this world coming to? Well, I'll tell you what it's going to come to if we're not careful. It's going to be a Mad Max scenario. You know, in Cuba, there's a YouTuber down there. She was broadcasting to a Spanish news company, when the federal police came in and hauled her out to jail. The only reason, I'm going to tell you this right now, the only reason that young lady didn't get the ever living beat out of her, a few broken bones by the security police, is because, folks, she was on Spanish national TV. Folks, what's going on in Cuba? You know, there's an old saying about socialism and communism. You can vote your way in, but you have to shoot your way out. You know, before Castro, there was a guy named Batista who was the dictator, president, I don't know. I was still pretty young, but in charge of Cuba. And he had secret police too. Folks, we need to pay attention to what's going on our doorstep. We need to pay attention to what's going on in Afghanistan. Our troops were pulled from Afghanistan and they left weapons and ammunition behind. Vehicles, they just, take your rucks and your weapons and let's go. And that's what they did. That's going to bite us in the butt. We have children running the administration and a moron at the top position. And a loon as his second. And then we have Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez saying that the United States caused what's going on in Cuba. She's licking her chops, ladies and gentlemen. She is licking her chops till she's going to be the queen of New York. Cuomo, they're already looking to replace you. I think you're going to disappear if things go south. So, folks, remember, food is going to be weaponized. And you're going to see food pantries all around the area. Be aware of what's going on. If you don't have a garden this year, please put a small garden in. I was going to, I put in a real small one before I went to the hospital, and after I got back I just had no oomph to do the gardening work anymore. And coming off COVID, that's pretty normal. Guys, let me say this. Get a garden. Find out what'll grow in the winter in your neck of the woods. Get plastic sheeting to cover it with. Make you a small greenhouse. Do whatever you got to do to make sure your family survives this deal. Now, also at the same time, start going to Goodwill. Go to Goodwill, go to all these other places, and buy old beat up clothes that are a size or two too big. I would say a size, and then 2 sizes, and then 3 sizes too big. Because if it gets to that point, you don't want people knowing that you're still eating good. One of the things that I've seen over the years is how starving people will eat pets, vermin of various shapes and sizes. It's just a fact. So, with that being said, folks, this rant is over. I've kind of calmed down a little bit. No help from the coffee. But, folks, learn how to can. Learn how to pickle. Learn how to do this stuff. One of the things we're going to talk about is pickling meat. And I'm probably going to start doing it this year. Now, I had a friend, God bless her little soul, she's oblivious. She's one of those She was a princess growing up. Her family treated her like a princess. And now that she's almost 70, she still thinks she's one. The only problem is she has no worshipers. So, with that being said, folks, have a good day. Have a blessed day. And remember, if you're prepping, you're a free man or woman. And it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. I'm the Ancient Warrior. We're out.